Yo, 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 how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Danganronpa 2, episode 50. We are in the middle of chapter 4. We are going to do something soon. We just don't know what, and knowing Hajime, it's probably, I don't know. I need to escape this island! But it's, like, in the most irrelevant place to think that, so...
Yeah.
Because it's Hajime, he's like, oh, let's think of a thing to do, like, 20 years after we need to do it.
You'd think if you're in a room that has a draft or something like that, you would search the room to find where the draft is coming from.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like it's coming from outside.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So you would think that they would think to do that, but... And then, all of a sudden, I began to feel faint.
You got pin cushions on the right there that you can pull the pins out into lock pit.
Yeah, dude, you could also, like, murder people with them, if you want.
That's a possibility.
That is a possibility.
Don't limit your options.
Yeah. No, we have to go for, like, they can only go for the very obvious things. There's no knife here, so I can't kill anyone. But they have, like, 20 billion different sharp objects.
They have a shotgun and a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Like, I need a knife, though.
I need a knife, though. Those ones will be too obvious. I need a kitchen knife.
I needed to put it at the end of this gun for a spear.
Right. Oh, my God. Kablam. How long was I asleep? I regained my consciousness a little after hearing a faint rumble in the distance. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. Maybe I'm just confused. And as soon as I mumbled that, a feeling of exhaustion that filled me with ambivalence toward everything began to overpower my body. I like how he's, like, in the process of losing consciousness and stuff, and yet he can still use, like, these long-ass words. And once again, I sank into the depths of unconsciousness.
I don't think they understand how hunger actually affects you.
Emergency!
No, probably not. I had been gaming all night until the wee hours of the morning when I decided to go to the convenience store. There I saw some guy with good looks, fancy clothes, nice shoes, and a shiny, expensive car. Touch. That's right, Touch. There's no way a guy like that actually exists. He really lives in a rundown apartment, and all he has is his pride because he doesn't have a stable job or money. But he wants to show off so much so that he's forcing himself to do that. From morning till noon, he carries around boxes and furniture for his moving job. And at night he works at a bar and serves big mugs of beer. But even with that, he still doesn't have enough money, so he sponges off his parents back home. And as that fantasy played in my mind in front of the convenience store, I started to feel bad about myself. Okay, that's it. Bye. That was interesting. My body won't move. This has never happened to me before. I'm awake, but my body feels so heavy that I can't move. Also, it's really cold. Fiercely cold. As if the core of my body is getting numb. But I need to go to Grape Tower. If I don't go to Monokuma Tai Chi, everyone will suffer. Somehow I managed to muster what little strength I had left and crawled out of bed.
You just find out at this point that Hajime is just a dramatic piece of shit.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what are you doing?
Oh, dude, he's the ultimate drama queen. Yes, perfect. What time is it? Though I felt incredibly weak from hunger, I managed to drag my heavy body to the lounge. Well, okay then. And what time is it? It's already 5 minutes till 7 a.m. Oh god, we're gonna be late. I really don't want to waste my energy participating in that activity. But if I ignore Monokuma's rule, everyone will get in trouble, not just me. And I don't even have the energy to complain. Let's go to Grape Tower.
Yeah, he's thinking about it, wasting his energy thinking about it rather than just doing it.
Yeah, right? Oh, dude, I can run again slightly. See, normal walking speed, running walking speed, but it's still like...
It's like hobbling speed.
Yeah. I really want him to trip now. Now that you said that, I really just want him to, like, fall down the stairs.
Rolls everywhere.
Yeah, right. He's like, I couldn't move my body, so I'm rolling. Ah, Hajime, good morning. Sonia, you seem energetic. Ha 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 ha. What's so funny?
Amazing!
My goodness, Hajime, when did your face become Mont Blanc all of a sudden?
The Kupo?
Sure. Yeah. She's not energetic. She's extremely dangerous.
The Mog, I meant. I said
Oh.
Kupo's... the Mogs make the sound Kupo. I'm like, this sounds wrong. I was trying to figure out. There's a Mog called Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
And he's on Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about Moogles?
Mogs. Mogs and Moogles, the same thing.
Oh, they're the same. Okay, I've never heard of them called Mogs.
Mog is a singular, I believe.
Yeah.
And Moogles is a group.
Oh, they call them all Moogles in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but when referring to only one though.
That might
They'll be like
Mog.
that. They'll be like, that's a Moogle.
Or I had that wrong the entire time. And there was one Moogle that was called Mog.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's it.
It might be it.
I'm not a shortcake. I'm Chiaki. I missed the conversation because I was too paying attention to that, and I don't know where this is going, but this is hilarious. Chiaki, you too. Are you about to head over to Grape Tower? Yep. It's almost time. Come on, if you're too slow, we'll be late. Yeah, you're right.
So if Hajime was having this much trouble getting there, he should just bring his bed in there.
Yeah, right.
Sleep in there.
Yeah, totally. Oh my god, that'd be great.
Then I'll narrate what I'm doing.
Yep. Then I'll press the button and Chiaki and Sonya are like, what are you doing, Hajime? Just do it. Why are you saying it? When I pressed the button, the door in front of me instantly opened as it usually does. It was very sudden. And it's like, boom, door opens. And I don't know, everyone's doing Tai Chi in there. That's right. It's always sudden. The door to despair always opens suddenly.
How would you know that?
Oh God, Brent. Oh boy.
Oh, it's the guy who got shut down.
Nekomaru. He dead.
Yeah.
He's super dead. On the other side of that door, I saw the remains of our friend. Dun dun dun. Chapter 4.
No more yelling.
Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork? Yeah, I know, you don't have to yell anymore. Oh, man. You're losing your characters that bring you out of your comfort zone. Damn it.
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Oh my god. A violent shiver coursed through my body. It was Mario. That hammer down there, it was 100% Mario. Bro.
He would just blame it on the Hammer Bros.
Bro, no, I got this, okay? I've already solved the case, okay? So, Strawberry House is actually Mario's house. Grape House is actually Luigi's house. For the red and green, right? Yeah.
Monami's on the floor. For some reason.
Monami's on the floor? Oh god, I put it to auto. Oh no! Oh, you mean like the
photo.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you meant like Money was actually on the floor, and I'm like, I need to move the scene so I can see it. My heart began to pound faster and faster, and I could feel the blood in my head pulsating intensely. My teeth were chattering with horror. What the hell is this? When I was able to speak, my voice sounded so small I could barely hear it myself.
His first reaction should have been, "Oh, food! I get to eat now."
Yeah, right.
Because apparently he's so dramatically wasting away that he's more interested on food and hobbling to put his dramatic point across.
Yeah, right. If this is a nightmare, please just let me wake up. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it.
This is not how this character would react in either way. He wouldn't immediately die of starvation 3 days in, because that's not how his character should be. But at the same time, if it was, I'm like, all right, let's say that he was. Now he's super worried about somebody dying when he was literally earlier, the day before, willing to get himself killed going through the dead zone.
That's true. That is very true. It's unfortunate, but there's no doubt that another killing has happened. Killing.
Just not even looking at it.
Yeah, I can't deny this truth, but why? As usual, that was the only word I could squeeze out.
It looks like Nakamura was trying to break through the door and then leave him in there, and then he was walking away and the building moved and the pillar fell on top of him and he just dropped his hammer.
That's exactly it.
Got himself tied up and
Yep.
trying to break it.
It was the building itself that was the killer.
He was trying to knock the pillar down
Yeah.
with the rope, but he got himself tied in it.
Yeah. Akane!
Move.
Move.
Move it.
Akane pushed me aside and ran straight over to Nekomaru. who's-
Dead again?
Why is Nekomaru? Why did he have to die again? Damn it.
He's a
I
computer
never
thing,
paid you
right?
back.
So can she
I
just
never paid you back.
re-upload it?
No man, his robot tears malfunctioned himself, so now all the data's lost. Aww.
We should check on the Snake Emmy.
Snake Emmy? Yeah, we should. We should. You know what? We can do it right now. Let's see. Oh, there's a thing. Is she pooping? Oh, she's like, what the heck? Oh my god.
Egging out.
Egging out on us. Okay. Oh,
And
wait, she's
you're
just,
just
leaving.
leaving.
Wow. Oh, it wants to give you something. Sure. 100 mono coins, some Ramune, and coconut juice.
So we can eat and drink now?
Oh my god, that's amazing. That is so good. Goodbye, Snake Emmy. I hope you have a good life. Thanks for leaving your shit here. Should have taken it with you. Jeez. All right. Well, we did it. We successfully raised one Neopet, or whatever you want to call them. Tamagotchi. Oh my god. Damn it.
How cruel.
This is just too much. Why did Nekomaru have to die? Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us.
Oh.
Why? Why does this always happen? No matter how much I try to stop it, this is always the result. God damn it. Everyone is just blaming themselves, like, I should have been the one to stop a murder I didn't know was gonna happen. And I had no control over.
And if you actually had a plan to stop it, you should have done something about it earlier.
Yeah, right?
Which would be in pairs. Be in pairs and know who you're with
Yeah,
at all times.
100%. You think they would learn by now.
And make sure everyone knows that's the pair that you're with.
Yeah.
So if somebody dies, it doesn't even matter where you're going. If you're going to the bathroom, be with another person.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Shit together. No walls.
Could you imagine, like, yeah, you desperately have to take a shit, and you have to find somebody else that also needs to take a shit at the exact same time? You're like, here, drink some coffee. I need to take a shit, so I need you to take a shit, too.
Hey, who did it? Who killed Nekomaru?
Well, that's what we're gonna try and find out, Akane. Looks like someone is finally pumped up!
You.
You did it. Hey, you know who did it, right? Who killed Nekomaru?
What?
Don't get mad at me all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Nekomaru back from the dead, and he already let the killer break him!
Well, you killed him in the first place.
Shut up! How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose? You know, because he's a robot?
You talking about Nekomaru?
Yes, who else? I mean, could have been talking about
She turned
Nagito,
on
maybe.
the fan to blow her shirt up.
Pretty much, right? Akane, calm down. Use those powers that your anger has awoken for the investigation. Monokuma, is there any way you can fix Nekomaru? I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he's like this, it's impossible. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time the killer is one of you guys.
Yep.
I'm under no obligation to fix him for you.
Alright, can you tell me how to fix him so I can fix him?
No, because,
How did you do it last time? What tools?
I watched a YouTube video.
So it exists that I can fix him if I find that YouTube channel.
Well, you know what? This is going to be really meta, but I actually watched a YouTube playthrough of Danganronpa 2, and I learned how to do it from them.
Sweet. I know it. So you watch me in the future do this then, so I'm going to do it.
Sure. Okay, bye. A life that dies once will never return twice. That's realty for you.
So,
Not reality. Nope, that's realty.
We're selling houses here.
Yep. So, even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine.
Monokuma file!
Also, this is a gift from me to you.
Red bean bread and milk.
Nice.
it's called red bean bun, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
Bread.
maybe when they translated it, nobody would knew what buns are, and they would just think of like a butt. I brought you guys a present since the killing went off without a hitch. Besides, if I don't feed you, you guys probably won't last long enough for a class trial.
Damn it.
I'll definitely find out who killed Coach Nekomaru.
I won't forgive you.
And after I kill that guy, you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. Even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in me, I can't unleash my full power.
You're right. If we're gonna avenge Nekomaru, we gotta regain as much energy as we can.
Damn it, I'm gonna eat.
See?
Come on, Hajime, you too. Yeah, you're right. We've been waiting to eat something for so long.
Let's celebrate his death!
Yeah! I could just imagine, like, Hajime's at a point where he just needs food and water so badly, he starts, like, licking the blue oil paint or whatever off there, thinking it's water. Damn it! I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again.
Hey!
Eat it slowly. It'd be bad if you got a stomachache. We ate our food in silence. Slowly, my blood began coursing through my veins. I started to slowly regain feeling in my numb body. Phew!
Isn't that
Looks like you've gotten your energy back, because, you know, it works that fast
I
and that
don't
quickly.
think food does that.
No, it totally does. Let's hurry up and start it already.
I'm gonna do it!
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The killer and you, I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you with my bare hands.
However,
Regardless of whether we start or not, what has happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late.
They're locked in their strawberry
Oh,
house.
maybe. You mean the guys in Strawberry House? Now that you mention it, no one's here.
And why was Nekomaru on this side?
Yeah, ooh, there's so many questions. That's weird. They should have come to Grape Tower because we had Monokuma Tai Chi. Jeez, how unacceptable! I never expected all of you to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. Honestly, it was way beyond my expectations.
What are you gonna do?
Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Everyone ditched.
So what I got so far is that Strawberry House is locked off, so they couldn't have been in there, and only Nekomaru could be able to be in that room when it's rotating. So if he died in here, that means that it's trying to eliminate people of Strawberry House of anybody killing him on this side because they couldn't get to him. So the door opened on the Grape House side. That means it's trying to say that somebody from Grape House killed him.
Oh, okay.
But more than likely, they just went through the other elevator thing and kind of like made it seem like they didn't do it.
Right.
So
Interesting.
more likely it's Strawberry House who did it, who's trying to frame the Grape House.
Ooh.
That's the way I see it so far.
Ooh. Everyone ditched. Does everyone include us too?
Do your
Pooh! Now do your best to investigate. I'll see you again at the class trial. Not you.
I hear something.
Huh? What do you hear? Could it be Nekomaru?
damn it.
Of course not. He's already dead.
Yo!
Oh well, now's not the time to worry about that. So that was the other theory I had. It's like if there's somebody behind the pillar there, like friggin' weakened and slow enough heartbeat that he can open the door. On the side.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. There's a few things I'm thinking of right now.
That sound. What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. And what about Gundam and the others? Is it alright that we have not summoned them here?
They're gonna come here soon anyway. Now's not the time to worry about them.
You're right. They should have heard the body discovery announcement already. They'll probably come soon.
As well as it's been 7 a.m. and they're not there when they would generally already be here. So you're thinking about this wrong.
Then we should start the investigation soon. Yeah, you're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it. Investigation, holy crapoly. First, I need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mekomaru, after his robotic transformation.
Why would he be 268 pounds? He would be far heavier than that if he's in the robotic armor.
No, man, he's a lightweight. Sure, I don't know. I mean, he has to fit a whole clock in
It's
there.
all
He has,
aluminum.
yeah, right. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable, and it looks like they were separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean Nekomaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon?
It feels to me that it was the pillar that did that, and you just had the hammer there.
Oh, maybe.
Because there's blood, or oil, or whatever that is. And
Yeah.
It's not on the hammer at all.
Yeah.
But it's on the pillar
It's
on
on
the left.
No, man, it's definitely the hammer. What are you talking about? They just washed the hammer off with their spit. But what was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? You know they're gonna focus on he was clubbed for like the entire time. they're gonna ignore this obvious like broken pillar right here. Because you know what? Okay, you know what? Let's see what he says. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil?
It couldn't be that.
No, it's clearly just water. This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one is still standing. Plus, behind me is the door to Grape Hall. The two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over.
I had to look at it to tell that.
Yep. That's so dumb. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. No, I don't think it means anything, Hajime. It means nothing at all.
I see. I got it.
Got what?
Give it to me.
This pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru.
Used it to beat up him. They just picked the whole thing up and were like, all right, we're just going to club him to death with it. This huge pillar...
If you got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Now then.
Hajime, grab the end of over there.
Huh?
I'm gonna do it.
We have to try it out. Obviously. Come on, hurry up.
Fine. Jeez, you're more forceful than usual. Are they really gonna try and pick this up? Really? Okay.
It's no use.
It's no
very
use.
urgent.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3.
No, she's going Kaioken!
Yeah.
No, seriously, just give it up already. She's not gonna do it.
Why?
It's no use. It won't even budge.
If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon.
Incorrect. You know leverage, if you know leverage and hammer, you can hit the bottom at just right, you can make it tip over and land on
Oh, interesting.
somebody. Well, there's only one person who could lift something like this. Robo-Roach.
Robo-Roach.
Nekomaru. He's definitely the only one.
Tipped over pillar has been added. Okay, cool. We actually got that as evidence. Dope.
My thinking is like, he knocked over the pillar by accident, just investigated it, and he ran like the school of Prometheus and ran directly where it's falling. He's trying to outrun the fall, and he got hit in the head and squished him. And then they're like, oh, somebody found him and like tied him up, and they're like, oh no, we gotta get him from out of there, and try to pull him out.
Oh.
And then they accidentally ripped off his head, and he's like, I didn't kill him.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Did you?
I'm gonna be framed for this. So Leave the hammer and run.
Right. Looks like you haven't found anything yet.
Because they were trying to break the pillar with the hammer.
You're right.
And then to get it off of him, and then like, oh, I think we can pull him out now.
Oh, gosh.
We need clues, right? I'll remember something, so just wait for it.
Looks like that's gonna be a little hard.
I need to explain the lock on the door. Just give me a few moments.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. There is something. I thought it was weird. It happened early in the morning.
You're going back that far?
Like,
You mean a reasonable distance from this?
No, you're going back that far? Like an hour ago?
Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard the rumbling sound.
Rumbling?
It's the Titans. They're on the move.
Oh no! The kablam! What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much and then I fainted.
I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that,
Then what happened?
it happened. I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep.
what's that mean?
In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it was on my mind for a while.
You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound?
This pillar on the ground here? I don't know.
No, definitely not. It was a separate kablam.
You don't know either? Well, I should tell you one more in detail. When I ran out of the room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info?
I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning, but I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not.
Why?
Then this pillar fell down without a sound because nobody was around to hear it? Are you saying it's a tree in the forest?
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly.
What the hell? I went to the trouble with remembering that, and you've got nothing? I already figured the fact that it was the pillar that fell, so what are you?
No, but
there's like likely nothing else in that building that could have done that, unless it was the building itself moving.
Nah, you know what? I'm pretty sure Nekomaru just, like, ripped a big fart. The way with his robot cheeks.
Geez, you're so damn useless.
She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable.
Then why bring it up? You already know exactly what she's going through. She went through it once before, you know how she's going through it again.
Yup. An enormous hammer that has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like, it's suspicious because it stands out so much.
How cruel.
Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru? I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru.
Then the next suggestion is like, who can lift this up?
Yeah!
Who's strong enough to lift this up?
Quickly, we need 2 people! This hammer.
That should have been the first thing they tried to lift up instead of the pillar.
Yeah.
And who the hell locked the door like that? And where'd they find the chain?
But it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something.
It is strange.
Also,
you know?
where did the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I've ever seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere?
So they went into the dead end room or whatever, and they found the murder weapon that they were going to use.
Oh, good point. There's no supermarket in here where you would clearly find a hammer of that size in the supermarket. I wonder where they obtained it from.
How about the only place that they never went and looked?
Yeah, I mean, right? You would think, maybe.
So they can't say there's nothing in there when they didn't look in one of the rooms that they were allowed to go into. But they're like, no, don't go in there.
No.
You're going to die.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then somebody obviously went in there and came out with a dying weapon.
Yeah. It looks like
I will die you.
it looks like it's been so severely damaged that even its head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, it can only mean...
The pillar squished him.
No. Whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Clearly, that's the only obvious thing. Now is probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. Gasp. It's definitely strange, isn't it? What is?
Well,
That we had a friend who was a robot?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over.
you...
They don't know where... They don't... If you get a computer and you decide to destroy the monitor and you think that destroys it, that's not how it works.
So we have to pick the stupidest character.
They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then he wouldn't leave himself open to attack.
You're right. In fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Do it. Investigate thoroughly, Hajime. You've got like 4 things to look at. Let's look at the wire. There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg.
I have questions.
I will answer them, maybe, with Hajime's statements. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something.
Yes.
But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this? And how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Also, the tip of this wire. It looks like it's been tied in a loop, but what was the point of this? Do you have any thoughts? Questions?
Okay, my question is, if his limbs are detachable, why is there oil or stuff coming out of them? It is designed to be detachable, so it should have, when it got detached, none of that should have come out.
That's true. What, is his head supposed to be detachable?
No. That's the only one that was not. So that makes sense. That's why I'm...
Right, okay, yeah.
But it should not be with his leg.
With his legs or like any of
arms.
this other stuff. Unless, like, this just squished him so hard that he, like, bled through his legs, maybe? I don't know. Let's look at his chest.
It looks like he was slightly dragged.
The cover on his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover's all messed up. If only Kazuichi was here, we might have been able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could he be doing right now? I don't know, what is Kazuichi doing? We probably can't leave until we figure this out. Huh? There's something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck. Is that?
The sleep button.
That's you. Do you want to reprise your role as Nekomaru one more time?
That's right! It's a cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the goodnight button, and on the back of my neck, and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode.
Haha, yeah. Maybe. The killer pressed this button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be so easy. Good night button. That's a cute name for something that'll kill him.
It's called sleep mode.
Yeah, this fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil for Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans. Which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood.
But
Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil.
it would actually be hydraulic fluid, not oil.
Nah, man, it's just oil, man. It's just...
Because that's hydraulic fluid is what makes things move.
Nah, man, it's just oil.
It should be about hydraulic fluid, but it would be harder to explain to people.
Probably. No, now's not the time to even worry about that.
I guess most people know what oil is.
Yeah.
Oil, it would be in between the joints and all the stuff. It wouldn't really be a part of anything besides maybe some mechanical movement or significant mechanical movement in between joints.
True,
So
true.
the hydraulic fluid makes more sense as it goes. It fills up and contracts and detracts, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And with hydraulic fluid to move a piston.
Yeah.
So that's what it would be. And that's what it would make sense.
Nah, man, just...
But more people don't know about hydraulic fluid, and they know more about oil, so like, oil solves everything.
Yeah, man. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction.
I just explained more.
Oh boy. And it even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door without a key, or with a key? If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hole side. After all, this door should lead straight to Strawberry Hole.
You are right.
If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall, as we've reiterated 5 times in the past 30 seconds.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to leave in there unless they went back into Grape Hall through the elevator to back to Strawberry, so that's the only way it could possibly happen.
Yeah.
So most likely it would be somebody in this side of the thing because they have the way of getting there. None of which who's tried the elevator to see if it actually can get to Strawberry Hall from that side.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So they're just not investigating anything outside the room.
well, not yet, because they don't. They're not there yet. They're gonna take 20 years to get there, but they'll get there.
They should have went there first.
Yeah.
To conclude that.
Yeah.
Because while they're trying to figure this out, the murderer could be trying to go through there.
True, but I don't know, man.
Or before anybody else goes to there. It's like, I will investigate the elevator first.
You know what? If they ever make an anime based on this, maybe they'll do that.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do it in this visual novel. Huh? What's this? Did you find something?
Well?
Under Nekomaru's body? No, wait. There are small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean rock-like fragments? Here, look. There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
Well?
From above, on a pillar. I don't know about that, though.
But oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body, there are hardly any on top of his body at all. What's strange about that? Is there a problem with that they're not on top of his body?
It doesn't have to be.
Yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means that they're not important. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. I think what Chiaki's trying to get at is that
it fell, it was unrelated.
Basically, it fell first, and then he fell on top of it, rather than it fell, because then if it fell, like, let's say, behind him and crushed him on the head, then it wouldn't be underneath his body. None of them would be. They'd all be, like, over or around, but they were underneath.
So somebody could have used the leverage of the pole, right, to capture him in the snare and lift him up.
Oh.
And then somebody could have and then he like rocked it and it fell over and it crushed him.
Oh,
as well.
Maybe.
I don't know. There's a few things.
Well, the final dead room. The final dead room. What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden?
So...
Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire that tied up Nekomaru. All the evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, then there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building.
Why is she assuming everybody has not seen that? Things I have never seen. and I've searched this place really well, so it must be from this.
So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond that room, there's an ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon.
Every character talks for everyone else.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, they
and I was like, oh,
yeah.
I didn't see it. That means that we've all didn't see it.
Yeah.
I guess this is a teenager way of thinking, though.
It is 100%. It's the teenager way of thinking, but it's also the anime way of thinking.
Yeah, the object permanence is not very strong.
Everyone is the main character. You can speak for everyone else. So if we think of a place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right? If so, let us go confirm it. No, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
Well?
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it.
Because it's a game.
Oh, yeah, boom. What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right?
You
Man, it's noisy. I can't focus with all this noise, so I'll be yelling louder.
Sorry.
It's not like that.
It's not like you. It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started.
A ringing sound since before the investigation. What could a ringing sound be, Brent?
This music is just playing the entire time.
Yeah, they actually hear this music now? What the heck is going on? All right, well, you know what? Next time we'll figure out what this ringing sound is. Get it? Ringing? Like a phone, maybe?
Yeah.
There you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. do the things you do for everyone else, but do it for us. And maybe next time we'll pick up the phone. I mean, who could be calling us though?
The only thing it connects to.
Oh, you mean that place that's totally not Strawberry House? Like every other place? Oh, it's Monami, of course. Yeah, it has to be Monami. Yeah. Ay.